In Greek mythology, few stories are as haunting as that of Tantalus, a mortal whose actions defied the gods and led to an eternal punishment that inspired the very word tantalize. But who was Tantalus? What heinous crime did he commit to deserve eternal torment? Let's uncover the dark and tragic tale of Tantalus. Tantalus was no ordinary mortal. Born as the son of Zeus, king of the gods, and a mortal woman named Pluto, Tantalus enjoyed a unique position of privilege and power. As king of Sipylus in the region of Lydia, he ruled over a prosperous land known for its wealth and beauty. But Tantalus was more than just a mortal king. Unlike most men, he was invited to dine with the gods on Mount Olympus, a rare honor that symbolized trust and divine favor. In these divine feasts, Tantalus witnessed the grandeur and secrets of the gods, from their celestial foods to their divine wisdom, but rather than being humbled, Tantalus grew arrogant. He believed that he, a mortal, was equal to the gods. This dangerous pride was the first step in his tragic journey. Tantalus' first act of defiance came when he betrayed the gods' trust. Ambrosia and nectar, the sacred food and drink of the Olympians, were sources of immortality and divine power. But Tantalus, driven by greed and a desire to elevate himself further, stole these sacred items and brought them back to the mortal realm. Sharing this forbidden treasure with mortals was not only an act of theft but a deliberate violation of the divine order. By doing so, Tantalus sought to blur the lines between gods and humans, a transgression the Olympians could not ignore. While stealing ambrosia was a grave offense, Tantalus's next act was truly monstrous. Some say he wanted to test the gods' omniscience, while others believe it was an act of mockery or desperation. Regardless of his motives, Tantalus committed an unforgivable crime. He killed his own son, Pelops, and served him as a meal to the gods. The gods, however, were not so easily deceived. As they sat at the banquet, they quickly realized the horrifying truth. Most recoiled in anger and disgust. Only Demeter, distracted by her grief over her daughter Persephone, took a single bite of Pelops before realizing what she had done. Zeus, furious at Tantalus' horrifying actions, ordered the gods to bring Pelops back to life. The gods reassembled the boy, restoring him to his original form, except for his shoulder, which had been eaten by Demeter. To replace it, they crafted a new shoulder out of ivory, leaving a lasting mark of the terrible crime committed by his father. For his heinous crimes, Tantalus was condemned to the darkest depths of the underworld, Tartarus. There he faced an eternal punishment. Tantalus was made to stand in a pool of water with a tree full of ripe, luscious fruit hanging above him, but whenever he bent down to drink, the water receded just out of reach. And whenever he stretched his hand to pluck a fruit, the branches pulled away. Forever hungry, forever thirsty, his torment became the very definition of tantalization. Tantalus' punishment did not end with him. His family, known as the House of Atreus, was cursed for generations. His son Pelops, though restored to life, became the father of a bloodline marked by betrayal, murder, and tragedy. The curse of the House of Atreus would give rise to some of the most dramatic stories in Greek mythology, including the murder of Agamemnon, the vengeance of Orestes, and the tragic fate of Electra.